Good evening, my name is Wombat. I'm an Assistant Chief Commissioner for Scouts Victoria, which is part of Scouts Australia. And I'm also involved in Camberwell Showtime, written by Scouts, the music is by Scouts, everything is by youth members in Scouts. And today I did a Scout Zone. I wanted to share it in case you wanted to do a similar Scout Zone. Now at Camberwell Showtime, we think the penguin is pretty special. In fact, they've become a bit of a feature of our show. Every year, a penguin will pop up somewhere. This year, we created, as our Scout Zone, a positive penguin army. What we asked is all our young people to take our diagram of a penguin and label the different parts related to positive memories and thoughts they had from our season. So the eye was something great they had seen. The beak was something great they had tasted, because we all know Scouts runs on our stomachs. The belly, talking of stomachs, the belly blubber, that was something that made us feel warm inside. Those great feelings that fill us up. What fills our buckets? Or who creates those for us? The feet was somewhere interesting we had travelled. That might have been our writing weekend venues, that might have been our performance and rehearsal venues, or it might have been some travel that they did with their scout troop, but occurred during the time of our show season. The neck was what makes the feathers on the back of our neck stand up with excitement. The flipper was those friends you like to wave to. The egg was something exciting in the future, and the bottom, because it's always funny to talk about bottoms, the bottom is that thing that was a little bit challenging at the start, but as you put some time into it, as you experienced it, it actually was quite worthwhile. It was worth that challenge. It was worth putting up with those times it was a bit poo-poo, because it became much better. So we had lots of young people participate, and if I could show you, there's over 100 penguins in our positive penguin army, and if I could show you them all, I would, but people don't like a long YouTube video. But just some of the key ones that kids shared, excitement on the back of their neck. Opening night, yeah, definitely will be an exciting time. Meeting all the first years of next year's show, that will be an exciting experience. Somewhere interesting, Geelong. We did a regional trip of our show to Geelong. So some great examples there. This person, potatoes. They didn't put potatoes for the beak, they had potatoes for excitement. They liked a baked spud that much. These are just random selections. I didn't actually filter these, and I couldn't tell you all 8 things on everyone's page. Look, what this person's excited for in the future, getting up on stage and performing. And if you're a scout in a performance arts activity, that's a pretty good future thing to be excited about. For this person, who they like to wave to, their patrol. You can see they've had enough time while we did this Scout Zone, this reflection, to add some of their own artwork. Their friend William makes them feel really good inside. Look, not all of our young people, we shouldn't assume they all have the literacy skills that they could do that activity. And this young person definitely couldn't, and they've written a little comment on the side to help me understand that. But they've still used their time to think about these things, colour it in, and they were part of the conversations with their patrol and their friends. And just having those positive conversations is as much value as writing on a form and saying that it's your friends that you value. So they were just some of the samples. I should mention what a Scout Zone is. A Scout's Own is a time that we structure to pause for a reflection, to take a moment as a community to come together and reflect together on our time and our experiences. So where's Camberwell Showtime? Do that on our final rehearsal at our rehearsal venue before we head into the theatre. But that activity, very easy for you to replicate. Why penguins? Yes, they're special to Camberwell Showtime, but they're also a good example for our young people. Penguins work together as a team when they're in that cold environment. They huddle together and take turns at who gets to be at the centre of the huddle and who has time on the outside. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that short little clip of a possible positive exercise you could undertake as a patrol, as a unit, as a group and a community of Scouts, as a moment of reflection to think about all those positive things in life. And if you start your day with a reflection like that, 8 positive ideas right there at the front of mind, that's a great way to start your experience. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying Scoutadelic. Bye!